first run.
Be my guest. Look, I've been driving this water route for, what, 8 years? The last thing I need is a gunner with no heart.
Yeah? Well, that's probably what you're going to wind up with. A cyborg. Try and find a heart there.
It's all the same in the city, Delaney. They got computers to do your law work, even argue your cases for you. Lawyers are a thing of the past, friend.
Tell me something I don't already know.
So what are you going to do then?
Lawyer maintenance.
How about human maintenance? Water bandits.
Think back to the '85 National League playoffs. Final game, Dodgers leading 4-2 in the 8th. First base is open. Now, do you walk Clark to get to Van Slyke, who's already struck out twice, or do you pitch to Clark? I pitch to Clark. No, that's what Lasorda did. Clark hit a home run and won the Cards the pennant. Yeah, but you're forgetting one thing. What's that? No guts, no glory. Human factor.
Mayday, Green Monster. Anybody watching out there? Mayday, come in.
This is Green Monster, Marshal Garson Macbeth. We're on our way. Range?
47 miles.
Hang on, Stubbs.
Let's blast, right?
Delaney, bandit, 9 o'clock.
Macbeth ain't let me down yet.
How you doing? All right. How are you doing?
Great.
Yeah. Hello, Custer City. Anybody awake there?
Very much awake, Marshal Macbeth, and monitoring 2 other priority 1 situations. What's your status?
Single and eminently eligible.
Not today, Garson.
You're never any fun, you know that?
Status?
Water tanker secure and intact. Gunner and driver both injured, but stable, right?
Yeah, right, stable.
My partner took a rocket at point-blank range.
Again? All right, I'll airlift into medevac for tanker personnel. Does this attack have anything to do with Johnny Cantrell?
No, I wasn't that lucky. Just miscellaneous bad guys.
And how's your patrol system?
History.
Uh-huh, how could I guess that? All right, you're gonna have to wait a bit for a tow. Maybe I can come up with something old-fashioned, like with training wheels.
Hey, Alex, I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy. Don't worry, I'll improvise.
Where's my arm? Hang on. Oh, my legs don't work either. Wait here. Oh, that's easy. Thank you. Just find my arm, will you please? It's the best one I ever had. No. No. No! I want a real reanimator. Forget about it. Oh. Why do you always do this? Hold still. You know, if I were a human, you'd take a CPR class, right? Am I right? Why can't you take a class? One lousy class in cyborg reanimation. Oh, you always do this to me. That hurt? No, nothing hurts because nothing works. Now, this tip is either for your legs or for your baseball trivia program. Hold still. Can you move your legs now? No. Goodbye, trivia. This one's for the legs. All right, now try it. Hey, I did it. I still want my arm. We'll get Doc Demeter to fix you up with a new one as soon as we get back, I promise. I want the old one. Maybe I'm gonna get him to program you a new personality while he's at it. What's wrong with my personality? Plenty. So, do you still want to walk Clark? Who's Clark? Walk him where? Hey, Alex.
Governor.
Yeah.
Give me the Lone Ranger and Tonto are back.
Huh? What?
Hey, Garson, nice wheels.
Great job.
Go see Doc Demeter. I'll catch up with some form with you tonight. Macbeth. Oh, sorry.
I'm not amused.
You don't look real happy, Alex. What that usually means, pretty soon I'm going to be unhappy, too.
Well, there's happy and there's happy. Because of your actions, the farmers in Mesa Valley will have water for another month.
I say let them drink beer.
The distilled philosophy of Marshal Garson Macbeth. But you're right. Probably not going to be happy. Peruse this.
Save me the suspense. What's going on?
Your promotion to the LA Retraining Center.
What?
Maybe they've got something better in mind for you.
There is no better than this. Being a marshal is what I do.
Did. All you can do, Garson, for the moment anyway, is to get your RX-107 repaired, requisition a new patrol system, and have them ready for one final assignment. Mañana at 0900.
Fine, I'll be ready. But I want to know what's behind this.
A new program. Marshals, human marshals are gradually going to be phased out. District administration plans to switch over to cyborgs.
Cyborgs.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna fight it. Fight a human. If I can find one.
I'm not.
Why?
Yeah.
They're here, Governor.
Send him up, please. Garson, this assignment is a Class 1 top priority.
Great, I'm being booted out in style.
High style. Miss Valentine, Miss Gwynn, this is Marshal Macbeth, and he'll be escorting you to Sector 34 tomorrow morning. They're the first of the FFMP.
The Federal Frontier Matrimonial Program.
Mail-order bride, sweetheart. At least we got a cute ride.
Report back here at 0900.
Thank you.
Ladies, good day.
Yeah, there's happy, then there's real happy. This is wrong. This is totally wrong.
It's the best I can do. But it's not fully functional. This is virtually cosmetic. And it's not even good cosmetic. Look at this. It's an arm, isn't it? It's an arm that's only semi-compatible with my program. I'm sorry, mate. But until I get some replacement parts and chips from LA, you'll just have to live with it. Well, the rest of your work's just fine now, doesn't it? Yeah, but I don't like this. Stop complaining. Or I'll rip out the program which permits you to like or not like. Now, pull this stuff with your partner, not me. He enjoys it.
He does?
Well, he's supposed to.
I'm not looking for a promotion, and I'm not a babysitter.
It's not babysitting. Not for those ladies. For them, it's a little taste of freedom from the city, not to mention some pretty terrific tax write-offs.
Making me a soldier of the IRS?
No. What you are is a hotshot.
Hotshot?
Hotshot. Because if all this job means to you is playing cowboys and bad guys, like all of those old videotapes that you watch all the time, then fine, you've had your fun, but that is not what this is all about. There are dreamers and adventurers from all over the world coming out here. I have got to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah. And look at the movies. Wherever you have people trying to live out their dreams, there's others trying to take them away. I didn't learn 8 weapon systems to learn to be a chauffeur.
That is not a weapon system. And secondly, yes, you did. Because if escorting a couple of mail-order brides to some water engineers or farmers or ranchers doesn't totally jibe with what you perceive a marshal to be, then maybe it is time for you to take that job. Garson? The boring stuff counts for something, too.
Why are you on my case?
Because I like you. Because you're good, okay?
Oh, thanks. I like you, too.
You're welcome. The fact is, you've been through 6 cyborgs and 3 patrol systems in the last year and a half. They're the ones that are supposed to be indestructible.
You care.
I'm being professional. And besides, you might have some fun out there.
I'm a professional.
I'm talking about Johnny Cantrell, still at large. Just be careful.
That's his problem.
He had a doctor up in Yuma give him a new face.
Any visual ID yet?
Pending.
You know, somewhere in here there's some fine print. It doesn't say transfer, it says promotion. I don't have to go.
That's true. But if you don't, you better expect some pretty different assignments than you used to. Because if you're not escorting mail-order brides or some settlers from France or Australia, you will be walking perimeter security of the reservoir every night.
Charming. I take back a third of the things that I said. No, Rex, no worrying about that. Come along now, have a drink on me.
Thanks, Doc, but I can't. I'll short.
People are strange out here. Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
Joan, we've been over it and over it.
I guess this is about as far as you can run.
problem.
Where you snuck up on
Hey,
me?
I'm your RX-107. Where you go, I go. Standard issue, just like your patrol system, your sidearm, or your uniform, which, by the way, is never properly worn. Sorry. So what are you watching?
It's the professionals. Burt Lancaster, Lee Marvin, Robert Ryan, and Woody Strode. Right now, they're rescuing Claudia Cardinale and Jack Palance, and they're escaping on a train.
Great. What's a train?
Just watch.
It's improbable and primitive.
How would you feel about working with a new partner?
It's irrelevant to me.
What if your new partner was a cyborg?
Irrelevant.
I'll show you irrelevant. Good night, buddy.
Hey, you got a name, honey?
Well, actually, I don't have a name in the traditional
Rex.
sense.
His name is Rex.
Rex.
Well, Rex, for the next day or so, I'm still single, and I think you are kind of handsome.
So are you.
Well, how about if Joni... Would you cut it out, please? Okay. Just passing the time. What is that?
Well, it's swordfish, new potatoes, and broccoli with hollandaise sauce.
It looks like dirt to me.
Just add water. Instant water.
What? How'd you do that? What is that?
Well, I'm afraid it's classified, but I can tell you it's very expensive, entirely experimental, and, survivalist stuff. It's my job to test it.
Oh, great. Now I'm a guinea pig.
I think we might have a lot in common.
Well, maybe we ought to find out.
Sorry.
No, it's my fault. I was snooping.
Well, snoop away.
It's amazing,
What?
this machine. But I'm curious about one thing. How come you call it the Green Monster?
You ever hear of a place called Fenway Park?
All I know is recreational zone number 3 back in Los Angeles.
Fenway Park was a baseball stadium in Boston. And unlike the domes that they built in the 70s and the 80s, Fenway had character. It had nooks and crannies everywhere. It had individuality.
That's when they played baseball outside.
Yeah. The Green Monster was the name of the wall in left field. It was real close, and yet it was 37 feet high and had a 23-foot screen on top of it. It was tantalizing to the batters and a challenge to the left fielders who had to learn how to play it. I guess I just like the name.
And individuality it represents. Do you know any of the water engineers out at Sector 34?
No, not a one. And what about you?
Well, the advertisement did say mail order brides. I really don't know what I'm getting myself into other than I'm marrying water engineer first class Tom Felder.
And why are you doing it?
The city's too crowded. I was a teacher. 300 students to a class. I felt like a rubber stamp. Move them in, move them out. Next. Well, I guess I just wanted a little individuality, too. Well, you know, like the poster says, resettle the West. You don't think it's worth it?
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Doesn't hurt to have dreams and to try and live them.
Yeah, well, sometimes that's a little difficult.
The best you can hope for is a fair shot, then the rest is up to you.
He's a cyborg! He is a cyborg!
Fred, what's my fault?
It's okay with Anna. No, calm down.
Wasn't my fault.
Oh, that's them. How's my makeup?
It's fine, Joni, it's fine.
Oh, honey, welcome to Holy Matrimony. Oh, I hope I get the tall one. Which one of you is Jimmy Braggs? I knew it.
Joni Valentine.
Enchanté. Is it too late to call this off?
Hey, what are you two girls plotting, huh? Want to give your husband-to-be a little kiss? That's my girl. Whoa. You are a lot prettier than in your video. Well, it's not much, but it's home. Sector 34. You know, 20 years ago, this place was called Lizard Gulch.
They were right. Well, honey, let's get acquainted. Show me around. Bye. Thanks.
Bye, Joni.
Well,
Good luck.
Same to you. Remember Fenway.
I will. Where's everybody else?
Oh, we've got 3 other teams out in the field. Chief Engineer Dokes gave us the time off. Considerate of him, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you got any mail going back to Custer City?
Oh, no, thanks. Not a thing. We signed the marriage licenses a week ago and sent them back.
Well, we're off. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Rex!
Bye now.
oh. Is this where you make the water? I want to see everything. You're not my husband.
But that doesn't mean we can't be friends.
Oh, Sarah, we're in trouble. Yeah, I'd say so.
Meet Johnny Cantrell.
Enchanté.
To you? Is what irrelevant to me? You know, what you said before about working with a new partner. Of course it's irrelevant to me. Maybe it is time to go back to L.A. I'm asking a machine about feelings. I have feelings, program feelings. Feelings to be compatible with my interests and my likes. Like baseball, to avoid burnout. Well, parts of me were originally human. Oh, let's not get into that. All right, fine, okay. What's eating you? What's eating me? You see, you say stuff like, what's eating you, and I get lulled into thinking that I'm talking to a real person here. Well, I'll tell you what's eating me, Rex. I don't like that whole setup back there.
Oh, is this another one of your hunches?
I'm human, I get them.
No. What you've got is a physiological and psychological attraction to a woman who's about to be married. That's not a hunch. That's wistful thinking.
That's irrelevant. I don't even know her that well. You know, besides, that's just it. Now, those water engineers, they didn't know either one of the girls. They were just too damn casual about the whole thing. Come here, honey, give me a kiss. No, thank you. I was Felder, not me. Besides, I almost got married once. You never told me that. That's because it was irrelevant. Look, I don't know about you. Yeah, I do know about you. No, but look, if I was a pencil neck scientist stuck out in the sticks for the last 6 months, you know, I'd be pretty damn nervous about a bride showing up on my doorstep that I had never seen before.
So?
So they're acting like they get mail order brides all the time. So where are the rest of the engineers?
In the field, he said so.
Well, we're gonna go check it out.
No, I'll put you on reports.
I'll put you in toxic waste disposal, see how long you last there.
Your threats are specious. I need proof.
Proof? You want proof? Oh, I'll show you proof. Hello, Custer City. This is Green Monster.
Hi, you coming in?
Yes.
No.
What?
One question. These bridegrooms signed and sent back their marriage licenses last week.
No, of course not. They must be signed jointly with the brides in the presence of witnesses. Then a circuit judge has to...
Thank you very much.
Macbeth, what's going on? Macbeth, what the hell is going on? I'm ordering you in here right now.
Okay, don't say it. I was wrong. I'm not good with hunches. I need facts.
Use the vehicle communication system to get back to Custer City. I'll take care of these guys.
Right.
Any idea who they were?
Does the name Johnny Cantrell split any atoms?
Video monitors? Negative. There aren't enough of them in this sector. Radar? Ditto. Keep scanning. Right. Damn, it doesn't make any sense.
Of course it makes sense. We're pursuing precisely in accordance with established procedure.
I'm talking about Johnny Cantrell. Why would he kidnap 2 mail-order brides? Never mind, you got a one-chip mind. And if you got a new face, why'd he go so totally ugly?
I don't know. I thought he looked pretty good.
Yeah, but what do you know? Look at you. Hangdog cheeks, receding hairline.
Hey, blame Doc Demeter, all right? At least I don't look like you. You want to stay on this road or what?
Yep. Why? Just a vague, nagging feeling in my gut?
Gotta go with it.
Other times I can barely sleep. Lately it's occurred to me. What a long, strange trip it's been.
You talk to him.
May I see some identification, please?
You guys going to San Francisco by any chance?
San Francisco's been on the restricted list for the last 6 years. There's no new residents.
Well, got any spare water, brother? These dogs is almost dead.
Excuse me. 1 second. What dogs?
Ain't cool mess with chemicals, man.
Nice going, Ace.
Hey, gets in the ozone.
I'm not a feline, and I'm nowhere near the ozone.
What's he talking about?
He's a hippie.
Got something to do with his ilium?
He was part of a large group of young people who dropped out of society back in the 1960s. They had a lot of questions, wanted a better way. So they tried love, peace, rock and roll, and mind-altering chemicals. Didn't entirely work. So most of them re-entered society, including my dad. There's a medevac on the way.
About 40 years too late.
What do they call you, man?
Moon dance.
Some creeps kind of glommed a couple of chicks we know. You scope out any of that action?
Yeah. Hell's Angels, man. Hell's Angels. Must have been 12, maybe 15 of them.
Oh, where'd they go?
Dinosaur City.
Dinosaur City, where's that?
That way.
That way?
That way.
That way.
That way. Yeah. You know, Keays-Byrne, you gotta watch your speed. Trouble ahead, trouble behind. And you know the notion just crossed my mind.
Thanks, brother.
Can I just say something? This is beyond a hunch. The probability of this is more astronomical than the Giants' comeback of 52, okay?
51, and you better have your program rechecked. And yeah, I'll admit, this is fairly unlikely, but it's close enough geographically with what Moondance said.
Well, I still don't know what Moondance said.
Well, you're about to find out.
Trains.
Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. And they want to get rid of me.
How did you know?
My dad was a deadhead.
Excuse me, your dad was what?
Big fan of a rock group called the Grateful Dead. I grew up listening to all their tunes, and Casey Jones was kind of about a guy in a train. Put that together with Hell's Angels, they were a motorcycle gang in Dinosaur City, and you get the Southwest Pacific train.
Oh, of course, absolutely. That's definitely a hunch. Now, I suppose you have a plan.
And I suppose you want to know what it is.
I really hate this.
Glad to see you guys. Some honeymoon, huh? Let's go.
Oh, where's Sarah?
You don't want to know.
Why not?
That's why not.
Go. Oh.
Dead easy.
I was set up.
Very nicely, too. Oh, you can drop your gun now, Marshal. You too, Mr. Microchip.
What's going on, Sarah?
Sorry, Garson. And it's Sue. Sue Cantrell.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Look, Johnny. Now I just brought her out here. The rest is your problem, okay? I want to go home.
Shut up. Where is it?
I left it in the 7-Eleven on Jupiter. My mistake. Johnny, don't.
Think, Joni. You think real hard. Because you got a half an hour. And then you get to meet the boys. All of them.
You okay?
Thanks. That would have been years of microplastic surgery.
That's not exactly the time frame Control has in mind.
Yeah, I know. But what the hell's the matter with you? I mean, thanks for jumping in. A big, strong cyborg like you could have been shot 20 times and it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, you could have busted through some walls or something.
Wrong. Most basic tenet of his program is don't get your human killed.
Oh. Sorry.
It's okay. Forget about it.
No, don't forget about it. Start explaining.
Okay. Ooh, I mean, I was dumb. First of all, I never knew Sarah, or whatever her name is, until she came into this bar I used to hang around in and became my pal. I mean, I got the same sob story about how life was a dead end in L.A. and how wonderful and exciting everything was going to be if we started fresh out west, you know, married and stable. Pioneers.
So you dumped everything and left?
What's to dump? I'm a hairdresser. These days, all the fashion plates in the cities go around with shaved heads. Besides, I was running.
From Control?
Uh-huh. See, my late brother and Johnny Cantrell robbed a water supertanker. Cantrell got caught and went to prison. My brother got away with the money from it. Then he got himself killed.
So Cantrell escaped and now he wants his share.
You got it. Sarah played me like a concert synthesizer.
Do you know where the money is?
Would I be here? I'm not that dumb. Look, just because Rex can't get you killed, does that mean we're not going to try to get out of here?
Oh, we're going to try. Because there's nothing that says I can't get him killed.
There he is!
Come on, doesn't feel fake.
Find him!
Overkill, sis. Overkill.
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
I lied.
I'll check this section here. Over here!
It's too bad about Rex. I guess you're gonna miss him.
He was just a machine.
Yeah, right.
Did you ever stop talking?
No, never.
My luck.
Where are we going?
Green Monster.
Guess we're not going anywhere.
I've got something else in mind.
Don't move.
The good news is they can't get away. The bad news is we don't know where they are.
Relax, give them an hour. They'll be walking the desert, then we'll be able to pick them up on our bikes. Have you seen my sister?
What? It's not enough that you set me up. Now you're gonna kill us too?
These are for you.
How come?
I guess it has something to do with having your own dreams and living them. I want to help.
Yeah, fine. But how do we know this isn't some kind of a trap? I mean, maybe these things aren't loaded, or maybe her brother and his geeks
I
are
believe
right
it.
up. You do?
Yeah.
One of these things?
I'm gonna learn.
That's not necessary.
Rex!
Rex?
I've been studying this archaic hunk of iron for the last hour. What took you so long?
How'd you know I'd try this?
I watched that movie with you, remember? The Professionals? Burt Lancaster, Lee Marvin, Robert Ryan, Claudia Cardinal. Remember that they escaped on a train?
I know.
Don't tell me he's just a machine.
So we ready to roll?
No.
What?
We're minus one passenger.
But our mission's accomplished.
No, it's not. I'm still a marshal, and Johnny Cantrell is still an outlaw. It's real simple. You have a problem with that?
No.
Well, I have a problem with that.
Shut up.
Right.
All right, get in the other train. Don't move. We'll be right back.
What do I do next?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Gotcha. Check it out.
Human, I think I'd be having a hell of a good time.
Realize what you've done to my equipment budget? One new patrol system, a totally reconstructed cyborg, train salvage. This is the worst you've ever done. But I'm happy.
Good. What's going to happen to Sue Contrell?
Well, I could send her back to L.A. for trial and a very probable jail term, despite her heroics.
I think that's the little picture.
I could permit Ms. Cantrell to go back out to Sector 34, fulfill her original contract, and marry her water engineer.
The big picture.
Exactly. You remembered.
Which is why I'm refusing the promotion. I've spent time in L.A. and I'd rather spend it here, even if it means shuttling mail order brides and walking reservoir security, whatever it takes. I'm staying.
You are?
I am. Because there's another thing involved here.
Continue. I'm captivated.
Sure. Cyborgs can be programmed to do the job as well as any human, except for one thing. You can't program a hunch, a gut feeling. Rex's as good as any machine gets, but he never would have known to go back to Sector 34 or that Moondance was talking about the train yard. So let's face it, Alex, you still need me. They still need me. And I need this.
Hey, over here, man. What? I'll see you tomorrow, all right? What do you want this barrel?
Hey, you look pretty good.
I got bolts in my neck, okay?
Oh, I got a movie I can show you that's worse.
I can't wait.
Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
That's impossible, buddy. I'll short.
I'm Dr. Timothy Johnson. Later on Nightline, when she dressed her son as a pig to punish him for stealing, authorities intervened. Where is the line between discipline and abuse?
This is Charles Gibson. Tomorrow, a visit with Kevin Costner and James Earl Jones at work on their new movie, plus the unique sounds of Bobby McFerrin. Later in the week, Burt Lancaster on Good Morning America.